Hi there, I'm health coach Stephanie Leach from familieseatingbetter.com, and today I'm going to share with you some tips about what you can eat and drink to avoid heat exhaustion. When the dog days of summer arrive, the temps are high and the humidity is high. I never tolerated hot and humid weather very well. After an afternoon of errands, I would usually come home with a banging headache and have to go straight to bed for a very long multi-hour nap. So maybe you've had the same experience. So was it heat exhaustion? Well, it was hard to tell. Sometimes it may have been heat exhaustion or possibly close. Is there anything that we can do to avoid it? Well, fortunately, there are some things that we can eat and drink to help us to avoid heat exhaustion. It's key to really stay well hydrated, and unless you are doing enormous amounts of perspiring or out for hours sweating, drinking plain old water is probably going to do the job. But you probably need to be drinking way more than you would normally. So under comfortable temperatures, it's usually advised that you drink half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, that's about 75 ounces of water a day, or about 6 full glasses. But if you're in hot and humid weather, sweating, perspiring, you'd need to drink a lot more than that. I would say focus around 100 ounces or more and try to drink at least a cup of water every 20 minutes while you're outside in the heat. Something else you could drink is celery juice. When we sweat, our body excretes toxins as well as electrolytes, including potassium, sodium, phosphorus, and chloride. And you may need to replenish these along with fluids. So celery juice is a perfect rehydrator. It actually contains natural sodium and potassium. And if you drink some celery juice every day, it can help you tolerate heat better. Also, you could try to include naturally flavored waters. Avoid the sugary, artificially sweetened, food dye-laden sports drinks out there. And instead, add some fruit juice or some sliced lemons or muddled berries and mint to your water to jazz it up and make it more interesting. And then drink that throughout the day. So on to what you should eat. We're going to start with what you might not want to eat. According to Ayurveda, there are some foods that are very warming that you may want to eliminate or limit during hot weather months. Those include fried foods, cured meats, alcohol, caffeine, warming spices such as cayenne, garlic, paprika, cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg. Also warming vegetables such as horseradish, raw onion, green onion, mustard greens, radish, raw beets, and raw ginger. This may be the time of year you want to not juice ginger if you're juicing. Instead, you would prefer to eat cooling vegetables, which are also very hydrating, such as cucumber, leafy greens, cooked beets, cabbage, bok choy is good, celery, alfalfa sprouts, fennel, asparagus, snow peas, cauliflower, arugula, watercress, lettuce, kale, daikon radish. All of those are cooling vegetables. Cooling fruits are fun to eat. All kinds of melons, including watermelon and cantaloupe. Pomegranates, you could add some pomegranate juice to your water. Bananas. Bananas contain potassium and electrolyte, so that it can be helpful to eat bananas or put them in your smoothie. Blueberries, cranberries, grapefruit, any of the citrus fruits like pineapple, mango, papaya, coconut, avocado, kiwi, all of those are good fruits to eat. You can also try adding culinary herbs that are cooling, and those include basil, mint, coriander, and dill. You might also check into some medicinal herbs. There's Chinese skullcap and elderflower have been used traditionally for fevers and also to reduce body heat. But if you're pregnant or nursing, you might want to skip the medicinal herbs. So while it's hard to avoid sweating and being really hot in the summertime, by keeping well hydrated and eating foods that are cooling rather than warming, you can minimize your risk of heat exhaustion. So I hope this was helpful. Stay cool.